Hello, my name's Bulamatari. Welcome to Bulamatari's Paint Club. That there is the Badger.
Hello.
Hello! That there is Bear's ears that you can see. He's hiding. He's hiding. And Badger has a growing supply of cuddly toys behind him. And a Doge with a sad ring.
Yes,
Aww.
she chewed a hole in her butt and thus must be forced to wear the donut of discomfort.
Hello, Fraggle. How's it going, my dude?
How do, good sir?
He wants his green paint. He does. He does. Right, what are we painting today? I am painting exactly the same thing I've been painting for the last 2 weeks. Some more Assault Intercessors for your enjoyment. I've got one mostly painted there on the sprue. What are you painting today, Mr. Badger?
I have another sprue of these Chaos Culty dudes.
Ooh, lovely.
And surprisingly enough, I'm using green paint.
Oh. Yes, but you're not putting it on a husky's nose, so there you go.
I'm not.
Right, let's crack on, shall we? Got me palette here. I'm sitting a bit close actually to the desk, so I'll just scooch back a tiny bit. There we go. I'm going to use the slightly less used end of the palette now. Move the camera down a bit. There we go. How is Fraggle today? I hope you're having a fantastic evening. And Mr. Badger, how are you? And anyone else who's on the lurky lurk, hello.
I am somewhat tired.
Ooh, okay. Somewhat tired.
Just a mixture of worky work and small burns, because the eldest went off to like an adventure camp.
Oh yeah.
So there was a big rush to get all of her stuff ready and things like that.
Well, that's nice for her. Something interesting.
We're hoping that will be interesting for her and fun.
Yeah. Who's set up the adventure camp? Is it with the school, or is she with scouts, or what?
It's a school thing.
Ah. Fair dues.
We've waited for it for months.
Oh well. I've just set up. I've just grabbed a bit of yellow. Oh, it's the wrong yellow as well. It's Ariel.
Ariel yellow.
Ah, fucking Ariel. You know, that's a complete waste of my time. Let's get that off the brush immediately and just let that blob dry on the palette. Starting as we mean to go on, ladies and gentlemen. Completely and utterly ineffective. Right. So yeah, you've had a long ass week. I saw you were on Noita this week quite a bit. How are you enjoying that?
I always enjoy Noita.
Yeah, you do.
Except when it hates me.
It always hates me.
Well, it hates everybody.
It does. It does. I don't think I've ever completed it. I've never completed that game.
I got to once, and only because I cheesed it. and the way that I managed to cheese it was first getting to the last boss. I was using a wand with black holes on it, so I was just drilling my way through away from all the enemies down to each of the little holy mountains, which was really, really nice, including when I had to like drill to the last level, which is full of super hard things, followed by the last boss, well, the boss of the game, because there are many bosses.
There are.
I lured it back to essentially the holy mountain before you go to fight it.
Yeah.
And I got stuck in the rubble.
Oh no.
But it couldn't reach us. And I could shoot it, so I just plinked it to death.
Oh, that is
in the cheesiest, most gittish way possible. And
ultimate cheese.
Har har har, I get stuffed.
Just my style. Fraggle knows this. I like to cheese a good boss. I've cheesed a few in. I think I cheesed a couple in Dark Chronicle.
See, the thing is, right? It learned this, and now it just won't let me ever get anywhere close to the bosses ever again.
Oh, the devs! They saw it happen, and they were raging, and they coded it out so he couldn't do it. That's what happened.
The thing is, I've had some really, really good runs. and it's been a case that I've just hit an awful place on each of the runs.
Yeah.
Where I've accidentally blown myself up on one of them, which like really annoyed the hell out of us.
Yeah.
And one of them, I blew through a wall, only to find what can only be described as an army. There's about like 30 dudes in there, and I just got hosed down like that scene on Platoon.
Oh man.
Not Platoon. I don't think it could have been Platoon as well.
Apocalypse Now?
No, it was Platoon. Where he's like at the edge of the forest and the Huey's flying away and he gets like completely shot to pieces.
Oh yeah, the scene that Tropic Thunder took the piss out of.
Yeah. It's
Inside now. Was in the middle of other stuff. Okay, here. A long day at work. Busy, which is good. How are we both? Well, Badger's just told us how he's getting on. He said I've had a long week. But yeah. I don't watch enough films. I need to watch more films. I keep telling myself I need to like set a day every week where I just like put a film on. Maybe put it on through the Discord and just watch it with whoever fancies coming along. But I never actually do the thing. I don't know.
Because you always get a bit too busy to remember to do the thing, and then the thing passes by, and then you only remember it when you don't have anything to do, and you're like, oh, I should really do this thing.
Or whenever I'm just chilling here, painting Warhammer.
Yeah, it's like I can't really do it now because I'm doing the thing, but
so true. Right, let's get Christ on a bike. Need to get one of these spruce paints. I'm just trying to find the best angle to come at it from.
All angles.
Yes. My week's been I don't know. It's been a week of two halves. Up until like I gave caffeine up basically, apart from tea. So basically, I gave up coffee. And oh my god, the week last week was bad. Like I was genuinely struggling to stay awake for some of it. But I've powered through and I'm feeling a lot better this week. But the weekend was very fun because it was. I started Rogue Tech on Friday.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. So my new Rogue Tech commander, General Mittens. My kitty cat.
I noticed it was a cat.
Yeah, I've got a little kitty cat commander, Catmander, and it's fucking good. The mod is fucking dreadful, by the way. If you're gonna do a modded version of BattleTech, I cannot stress enough that it's got to be BTA. So yeah, Rogue Tech is fucking bad. I'm getting the hang of it now, and the light at the end of the tunnel is very much here. I've got a few mechs built up that can actually hit something now. But generally,
that stage has been a long journey.
Yeah, it took 10 hours to get to the point where I could actually hit things, like reliably, or semi-reliably. It's still like, you know, less than 40% chance to hit anything most of the time, but like it's above 20, which is good. So it's been one of them, and yeah, I will continue to play Rogue Tech until the cat's 9 lives are up, or we get that Merc rating to 1000. I am predicting that the cat's lives are going to give up before we get to that point.
Oh yeah.
We've not lost any lives yet, which I was actually surprised about, because I've heard that like the first bit is going to be the hardest, but
you jinxed it now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Every time I say that, I need to like touch some wood, just so that I don't immediately get fucking castrated as soon as I go on the game, because I know it's going to happen.
Oh yes.
I think that's the same both getting that first bit forwards. Yeah, in BTA it's not quite as dick-punchingly painful.
Deep A curve.
Yeah, it's like in BTA, your mechs at the start are actually okay, and you can still hit things even if your gear's a bit basic. In Rogue Tech, if you don't have like improved sensors, like an ECM or like something, a weapon with like extra accuracy, you're not hitting anything. No matter how good your pilot is, you are hitting nothing. And it's just, I don't know, it does me head in a little bit. Just a little bit.
That sounds like there's just something up there.
No, that's the way it's coded. It's the way they want it. They want to force you to upgrade your gear, basically, because otherwise you're not gonna win. Like half-star missions are fine, but like as soon as you go to like 1 star, you're gonna have a bad time. So I've got a few mechs with ECMs now, which is good. I've got some. I'm using streak SRMs instead of normal SRMs because it's got a +1. I'm using pulse lasers because it's got a little bit of evasion ignore. They do have that sort of thing, but it's a matter of extremity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a matter of like BTA does it a bit, but it's like it's that trade-off between like hardness and fun, and BTA hits that sweet spot for me. Whereas Rogue Tech can sometimes feel not fun.
All of the hard.
It's not even hard because because you're up against like difficult things to kill. It's hard because it's coded that way,
The game hates you.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then again, there were certain moments in BTA where you were like, oh, hello.
Hey,
hello.
Beerbo.
20 additional mechs. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, in my BTA run, there was... basically, World of Blake hated me. Every time I went against World of Blake, Word of Blake, it was like 18 mechs all of a sudden, all at once. And they hate me. Late tonight? A little bit, yeah, Beardbo, a little bit. We'll be going on till about quarter past 9 today, I think. Is that right?
You hope.
Hang on, 9 o'clock's not the normal, isn't it?
Yes. Well, and now it is.
Yeah. But how is Beardbo tonight? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday evening. I hope you are out of work and having a chill. Maybe sipping on some mead. We're just playing some Warhammer and having a nice chat.
Perhaps he's running up that hill.
Indeed. How are we both? Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. Badger's playing a lot of Noita. I've been playing a lot of Rogue Tech. We're both kind of tired. I think is it's okay to say that, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For very
pretty
different.
Much just running on standard fare. Okay?
Yeah. Oh fucking hell! I ripped out. Basically, we hadn't been in the garden really until since like the end of last summer, and there was a very fucking big nettle plant in our garden. It was taller than Chev when she stands up, So the missus was it needed to be getting rid of. So I spent an afternoon over the weekend basically ripping that out by all the way down to the I found the master root, and I
hope you did.
Well, yeah, well it went pretty fucking far down, so it better be, and it was fucking thick as fuck. So yeah, I ripped that shit out, dug it out, and hopefully no more nettles. Not surprised. You need a break from all the hours streaming. Man, all the hours streaming is the only reason I'm sane at the moment, dude. It's the only thing that's stopping me from quitting my job, honestly. Oh man. But yeah, I have been streaming an awful lot lately. Oh man. That bad? Yeah, kinda. It's a shite job.
Bit of a mess, sir.
Yeah. It's a shite job, but it's a safe job. It's a job that kind of pays okay. So, what can I do? But
straight, but maybe look while you're jobbing.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So this week in the news, what's happened? Well, the news that we care about, the gaming news. Xbox had its big sort of E3-ish showcase this week, and there was a few things in there that were interesting. There was a lot of stuff that doesn't really mean anything to me, like game sequels to games I've never played or anything. But yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm overdoing it. I try not to. I appreciate that though. Thank you so much. What was this? Yes. So Starfield. They showed a bit of Starfield.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Apparently, it looks like it's going to be extremely large in scale. And I don't like the sound of that, honestly. I think it was always gonna be slightly, but I feel like they're just gonna do what they did with Fallout 4, and just fill a game world with fuck all. Just make a very, very massive map with not very much to do in it. That's what I'm worried they're gonna do with it. So
a lot of rinse repeat stuff. See, if they made it kind of like Tachyon, right?
Tachyon.
Where Tachyon's a great space shooter.
Ooh, never played it.
It's you sort of like take one of two sides, either like a big corporation side or a miner's side, and each of them have their own ships and things that you can get hold of and upgrade and put your guns on. And you just take missions and things like that. There's like escort missions, delivery missions, shoot and kill missions. It's like a really, really old game.
Yeah. Oh, I might have to have a look at it. We are both painting, I'm painting some Assault Intercessors, some Space Marines, Imperial Fisties, and Mr. Badger is painting some Chaos. What specifically are you painting?
Dirty, dirty cultists.
Dirty, dirty cultists. Heretics.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm worried that Starfield's just going to be a big, very large map with very, very little to do in it. And No Man's Sky got away with that because of the vibe of the game. And I say got away with very, very loosely. It got away with it in my eyes. It did not get away with it, though, generally speaking. But, for me, I like No Man's Sky on release, even if it didn't have all the bells and whistles it promised. And honestly, I feel like the bells and whistles that have been added on have ruined the experience for me on No Man's Sky. Just because I quite enjoyed the really chilled atmosphere. And just exploring and looking at plants and animals and going, ooh, that's pretty. That was my kind of jam, and they've sort of ruined that for me.
Who's named this creature?
Yeah, I don't know.
Track down the Dingley Dongosaurus.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to give them obscene names, unfortunately, or at least they would censor them if you did. I think it was a censoring jobby. So the Dongosaurus would probably get censored. So yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, Starfield's gonna be a big old fucking RPG. Hopefully it's not gonna be...
Is it supposed to be like Elite Dangerous, or is it more Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter?
I actually think it's going to be a cross between Elite Dangerous and like, you know, Skyrim. Basically, it's supposed to be like a Fallout game, essentially in space.
Mm.
So I don't know how they're going to pull it off. I hope it's good. But in other news, content warning. Yeah, apparently, Fallout 76's development was a nightmare. Who would have thought? Because it delivered a fucking shite game that didn't know what it was. But apparently, yeah, Bethesda absolutely fucked their workforce over. Big time. All of the usual stuff, crunch, worker harassment, worker coercion, you know, threats of people's jobs going, that sort of thing. Just sacking people because they didn't want to do overtime, that sort of thing. So that's that. Kotaku did an article on that, and yeah, it's harrowing. Go look at it. Don't let these fuckers get away with treating their workforce like shit. Game developers, fucking unionize. Fucking unionize. Do it.
They are working on that, actually.
Some of them are, yes, but the companies, the publishers, are fighting this, you know, with everything they have. They're taking filibuster
Tactics.
Yeah, tactics. They are bringing in like lawyers who are specifically there for union busting, which honestly is fucking gross that is a thing. Union busters. They've got a company on there to literally bust unions. Apparently, there's a culture in Bethesda whereby like workers are encouraged to spy on other workers in order to you know, get them all fucking, you know, to get their colleagues fired for, like, you know, having an extra long break or some shit. They're actually encouraged to spy on their co-workers as a way to get themselves ahead, sort of thing, which is fucking gross, if you ask me. It's just it's all very not very nice to look at story, and Bethesda is just one of many companies that do this shit, and yeah, we keep buying their games. I don't know. People will notice that I don't stream Blizzard games. I don't do it.
I was going to say, that's because a lot of Blizzard games are just not really worth streaming.
I mean, some of my favourite games of all time are Blizzard games. You know,
that's true, but
Diablo 2. I would have loved Diablo 2 remastered, but I'm not buying it. I'm not streaming it. I'm not promoting that evil company, because that's what they are. They're abusive. And until they stop, I'm not going to stream any other games, thanks. Not interested in that.
Just realised I missed a bit. Hooray!
But, you know, you could say the same about Ubisoft, and, you know, many people do. Even Square Enix is getting there now, with their absolute idiocy. But yeah, this is all political game shit. Well, yeah, we can have this conversation on another day, but long and short, not very good looking for Bethesda. Although a lot of their games got announced, so there's potential on the horizon for things that could be good.
Always.
Yeah, maybe. Diablo 4 on this topic got a teaser trailer at the Xbox Expo thing-majig.
An actual
Diablo, yes. But you know what? After the nightmare that the Eternal was, that is clearly the direction they want the series to go in. I'm not fucking interested anymore. I have no excitement for Diablo 4.
Thing is, from all the little bits and pieces that I've seen for Diablo 4, it just looks like they've taken a huge chunk of stuff off Path of Exile. They've got like a massive sprawl and skill tree now.
Yeah. They've clearly listened to what Path of Exile was saying. But yeah, abuse and bullying will be around in game companies. It's just others are more in the public eye than others. Yeah, and when it comes out, we've got to fight it. Can't just ignore it and say, oh well, as long as they make good games. At what cost, man? At what cost?
To paint the thing. I'm gonna have to go back and forward on these.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another little blob of silver. All right, what else was announced? But yeah, I've got absolutely zero hype for Diablo 4. Zero hype. If it comes out and it's great, I'll be happy with that. But Eternal is clearly the way the company want Diablo to go. They want it to be a pay-to-win nonsense game. To be fair, we knew this because the way Diablo 3 came out with that real money auction house. So the writing's been on the wall, for well over a decade now. So I don't know. If it comes out and it's good, I'll be happy, and I'll play it. We'll see. But yeah, it's got a long way to go. There is a new vampire competitive online shooter that's coming out called Redfall. That looks like it's trying to sort of ride the coattails of the mild success that the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, that sort of third person battle royale game.
Yeah.
It looks like it's trying to ride those coattails a little bit, which is I'm all for a bit more vampire stuff. But when you say it's an online only game and it's done by a developer that relatively speaking doesn't have much of an audience. Arcane Studios are doing it, and I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you who they are, what they do. But it could just come out and die. It could come out and die on day one. That's what happens with quite a few genuinely good games. Just because there's not enough players, and if you're relying on a player base for a game, I think this is why not a lot of shooters come out, because you got to compete with the likes of Call of Duty and not Battlefield anymore, but that's that sort of series, and Fortnite of course. So I don't know. It looks cool, but if it doesn't have a player base, you're not going to be able to play it, are you?
Let's see if it hits the ground running or if it just falls into the dirt.
Yep. We shall see. But it looks cool. It looks cool enough. I'd give it a go if it was free to play.
Could possibly end up that way.
Could be. I think that's probably where people, that's where companies go, isn't it? When they need to play, basically just go free to play. try and make the money up with the microtransactions. And I don't, I don't get me wrong, I do not mind microtransactions if the game is free to play and the game is good and the microtransactions are reasonably priced. Those three things need to be met before microtransactions are okay for me. And too many games do it wrong. Like for me, Valorant is an example of only meeting 2 of the 3, and therefore is not okay. It is free to play. It is a good game. However, the microtransactions are way fucking overpriced. Like 500 quid. No, was it 300 quid? I think for a skin pack. And you
getting pretty close to that.
Yeah, way over 100 for sure. I think it was dollars actually. If it was like $300, so that'd be like 160 quid, something like that. 170.
Could not tell you, just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the exchange rate for a little while, but I think it's roughly that. So yeah, that is so that is not okay on the grounds that is so expensive for microtransactions. Like an individual skin shouldn't cost more than, like, in my opinion, £1, but £5 realistically.
I was just thinking the fact that each bloody round of Valorant was like 15 minutes long.
Yeah. Hey, Webber how are you getting on, my dude? Welcome in. I'm sorry your stream earlier on went a little bit sideways. Oh man. You had to reinstall Battletech Advanced midstream, which took fucking ever for him.
God damn.
Yeah. Because Rogue Tech fussed him off too much. Which honestly, I understand. I understand the pain. I didn't before, I do now. I didn't know. I hope you've had a nice walk and are having a nice chill this afternoon, this evening.
Suitably more relaxed than previously.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, still got a little bit of metal here. Come on, come on, work. Come on, have enough paint. Gotcha. Haha! All good. Chinese food has helped you recover. Lovely stuff. Man, I've got a lasagna waiting for me in the fridge. It's gonna be fucking boss. I made it yesterday.
Oh, so it had a chance to actually coagulate.
Yeah, boy. I made it. I fucking brimmed it. I've got a massive casserole, dish thing, and I brimmed it hard.
For now.
Yeah. Need to go for the walk still. Ah, fair enough. Just getting a lot of stuff sorted. Cool beans. It's good to get a bit of life admin out the way, you know? I like that. Right. I'll still wait for that to dry a little bit. Let's just have a little scroll through the announcements here. I'm just going to reel off the small ones I don't really know very much. Hollow Knight's getting a sequel. I got that for free off PS Plus. It's alright. Forza Motorsport is getting a Hot Wheels Forza Motorsport is the next Forza, and Forza 5 Horizon 5 is getting a Hot Wheels expansion. Why release an expansion for the previous game when you're releasing the next one?
To maintain the life of the previous game until the next one actually comes out.
And then, the DLC you've just bought will mean nothing as soon as the new game comes out. I don't fucking like that. Don't like that. Naraka looks like a sort of ninja game. That's got a sequel coming out. Pentiment was looks like an indie game. Oh no, it's Obsidian. Ooh, Obsidian's making a game called Pentiment, which looks interesting. Grounded is... I thought that was out, but apparently it's getting a full release. Now, this one is the one that was interesting to me, and I'm going to talk about this for a little bit more. Right, okay, you ready for this, lads? No worries, cheers. So, one of Sony's biggest, like... It keeps losing its IPs, basically. You know, the iconic IPs that made the PlayStation brand? Like ages ago, it lost the Final Fantasy franchise. Well, it lost the Final Fantasy franchise, didn't it? After, I think it was 10 was the last one that it had on its all to itself, I think.
10 was garbage.
I kind of liked it.
Garbage.
You're garbage. I don't mean that.
I can accept that.
No, Badgie. I don't mean that.
Called a trash can, not a trash can. But Final Fantasy 10 was just ass.
Beardbow likes 10 as well. Are you gonna sit here and tell Beardbow that he has no taste in games? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh, Beardbow, a knife to the heart for both of us.
Beardbow.
But yeah, so anyway, in a similar vein, a game series that has always been on. When you see it, you think, PlayStation game that. Persona. All of its back catalogue, well, I say all of it, from 3 onwards, is coming out on Xbox. Coming soon.
Interesting one. But then again, Persona has been, I think it's on the Switch, isn't it?
I don't think so. I don't think it's been on anything other than PlayStation. Maybe it came to the PC, I don't know.
There might be a PC one.
Anyway, big announcement anyway. Persona 3, 4 and 5. The version of Persona that's coming is the portable one that came out on the PSP. Interestingly enough. Yeah, exclusivity is what I'm on about, Fraggle. Absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. At least someone understood what it meant. But yeah, so that's an interesting one for me. I'm finding myself not using Game Pass as much as I could be. And I think the reason is because whenever whenever I've got time to play a game, I'm always rendering. You know what I mean? My computer is rendering stuff, so I can't really play anything that's like got any chunk to it on my PC. So
otherwise, it just crap out.
Yeah, so I'm actually tempted to get one of those Series S's. One of the next gen ones, but like the slightly lighter touch one. The white one. Yeah. Just to get Game Pass on that, and just have it next to my computer, and just have it plugged into my me second monitor, so I can just render stuff and just play a game whilst I'm rendering. Because at the moment I do that with the PlayStation 4, which is hooked up to my capture card. Played a bit of Tekken yesterday, and it was fucking good. I really enjoyed it. I really do enjoy a bit of Tekken, but I'm so bad at it, so I would never. I have streamed it in the past, but I don't think I'd stream it again. If you know what I mean.
You'd never stream the competitive side of it.
Oh no! I mean, I did stream online, and I actually didn't do horribly when I streamed the online. I actually won a couple of games.
Were you purely playing Hwoarang?
No, actually, I played a couple of characters. I got a win with Hwoarang, which is my favourite, and then I went on to Brian Fury, and did a match.
Brian Fury's awesome.
Yeah, I got a match. I got a win with him. I think I had a win with Lulu as well.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I think she's fairly new. I think she came in Tekken 6. Yeah.
One that I do not know.
You could walk to the shop and get the original Xbox repaired. I could do that. I could do that after payday because I'm fucking skint now. Oh my god! I looked at my bank balance after work today and was like, "Oh no, I can't afford to go and get some biscuits." Fuck. So
I am in a very, very similar situation. The food that's in the house is the food that exists.
Yeah, we have to wait until payday for another shop. It's a good job we got lasagna. I'm making a pie as well on Wednesday, so that'll be nice. Actually, I might make pie tomorrow. Right, I'm clipping stuff off the sprue because it's like first coat is done. I'm happy with the way it's gone. So here we are. See, I have got Persona 5 for the PlayStation 4. I've lent it to my mate because basically I bought it the week it came out because I had a PS4 Pro, and I was like, wow, yeah, I need, there's so many games I can play on it, and I got a bit excited and basically bought all of the exclusives. Most of them were fucking great. God of War, the PS4 God of War was fucking phenomenal. Horizon Zero Dawn, absolutely adored that game. A bit later on, Ghost of Tsushima came out, and honestly, Ghost of Tsushima is my second favourite game of all time. I think. Certainly in terms of open world games. It's the best open world game since The Witcher 3. I just can't gush enough about that game.
What, Tsushima or The Witcher 3?
Both, honestly.
What about The Witch of Tsushima?
The Witch of Tsushima, that'd be an interesting mod if it ever comes to PC.
Just Geralt walking around ancient like Japan or China or whatever it is.
It was Japan, yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's a really good game, and if anyone has a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5, and you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, what is wrong with you? Go play that game. It's fucking brilliant. But yes, Fraggle, I will get the Xbox repaired. If it can be repaired. If it can't be repaired, I'm going to go and find someone who has a CD rewrite drive and get them to write me a... there's a backwards compatibility disc that you can download the image off Microsoft's site, and if you plug that into a 360, it'll make it backwards compatible for like the first party titles for the Xbox. So that's good. I can't wait to do that. Right, I have all the pieces in front of me.
I was about to say, you're going to get your Xbox repaired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the location of a secret shaman who can cast the appropriate attack priest?
I mean, I know the location of a shop that says basically no repair, no fee. So
That's close enough.
I will have a go at that. I'll have a go with that.
It will only take me a moment.
Oh, dearie me. Right, where's my glue? Right, I'm sticking this bad boy together. I'll have the camera down here so you can see me way. Actually, I might do some fancy stuff with me my camera here. Let's zoom in. Not on me. There we go. A little bit of zoom there. Hey, there we go.
Nice zoom on Dave.
So this is me. Just touch it. Hey Rob Dog, how's it going? What? How's it going? Bear's just making noises behind me. Not sure what he's doing. Probably.
He's dreaming the good dream.
No, he's just staring at me, to be honest. So he's probably getting himself into trouble.
So that means he's after the treats.
I haven't got any treats.
He doesn't know that.
This is very true. He doesn't know that.
He's like a.
How are you today? How are you this evening, Rob Dog? I hope you're having a fantastic time.
I quickly need to go pee.
Oh, okay.
So,
In that case, I will put me cam on.
I shall be back in a moment.
That's fine. So I've got the torso, sort of mildly put together there. You good? You chilling? Awesome stuff. Okay, so the legs go on a very specific way on these models, and they do sort of just slot into place quite handily. I think that's it there. Yep. So I need to just get a little bit of... Is that a Space Marine? It absolutely is. It's one of the Primaris Space Marines. It's an Assault Intercessor. So it's got a little snubby bolt gun and a bolt pistol and a chainsaw. Okay, there we go. That's the leg there. I think I need to move the camera up a tiny bit. There we go, so you can see a bit more. Get his little leg going. Let's get his other leg in. A bit of glue there, and then that goes in there, does it? Yes, it does. They sort of slot into place quite handily. There's little legs just hanging out there. Oh, he's returned. That is good. Okay, so now let's get this on the base, shall we? The buttery biscuit base. Looking good, thank you very much. This is why painting on the sprue just works better for me, because like now I'm going to stick it together. I know that there's not any like little awkward bits that I'm going to need to paint, because I've painted everywhere basically. Everywhere's had at least one coat basically. Which means there's not going to be any awkward little bits that we can't get to. Not that that's a problem with Space Marines most of the time, but these guys have got little flappy flaps. Little flappy flaps on the sides that are a bit awkward. Okay. Right, where are we? So he's got his sword sort of in a... Oh, that's a strange little way he's holding his arm, to be honest. Right, there is a little tiny bit of black that I need to paint before I stick this arm on, that I missed on both arms actually. So let's just grab a little splodge of paint and we'll paint them. Might as well paint that while we're here. It's just there, gotcha. Lovely stuff. On the this arm as well, yeah, the bolter arm. Thought so. Nice. Hey Tigru, how's it going, man? Welcome in.
Greetings.
We are just having a chill and painting some Warhammers. How is your evening going? Or whatever time of day it is where you are. Okay, that's that. And on the torso, there was these little strappy straps on the back of his torso that need painting. Easier to do before I stick the backpack on. stuff. Oh, lovely. Let's just get the side of the strap done as well, at least on the outside, so it's not obvious that we've half-arsed it here. Lovely stuff. Where's the dog cam? Half the stream's content's missing. Well, there's only the one dog in the room. I've zoomed in slightly just so that you guys can see me sticking this thing together. I will zoom back out once I get to the point where I'm just like painting him again.
Yep.
Don't you worry. But Bear's just behind me.
I can hear my dog in the background scratching at herself because she's scratching the little inflatable donut. Because she can't quite scratch the bits she wants to scratch.
Yeah. She's, she wants to bite her own donut, doesn't she?
Oh, yes.
And by donut, I mean butthole.
She really like robbed a huge patch of fur out the last time.
Aye. That sounds rough. I mean, our Luke is pretty much in the same boat. Because his hair's not like massively thick. Whenever he does get like, if there's an odd flea on him, he will. He'll absolutely ransack himself trying to get it. Okay. That's a kind of okay pose, I think. Yeah. Let me zoom it in a little bit so you guys can see. Whoop.
Extreme close-up!
It really is extreme close-up because it's zoomed in as well, so it's not showing the full thing, but that's essentially the pose. My hands are very shaky today. No idea why.
Lack of caffeine?
Do you know what? It might actually fucking be. Oh shit! I haven't painted a helmet. Fuck. Well, there you go. I've absolutely fucking missed something there. What I'm gonna do then is I think I'm going to
paint a helmet.
Yeah, I'll paint a helmet. But I'll stick the rest of this together, and then I will. I'm gonna. What's it called? I have no idea what it's called. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do liquid talent whilst I'm painting the head, so they can dry while I'm painting the head, and then
you can liquid talent the head and.
Whilst I'm tidying the body, it's a fucking plan, that's a fucking plan. We have a plan, ladies and gentlemen. We have a plan. Okay. And the backpack can come on as well. And that's the last of the glue for a little while. Sounds like a plan. Oh shit. Fucking bit of glue thing there, just. Oh, it's stuck onto me now. Ah! Off me. I'll let the glue dry, get this on. There we go. Backpack is on. Right, so basically got a headless space around there. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, let's zoom back out. Because we're going to be back in painting mode. Haha! Right, where's Bear gone? There you are. Hiya. Why have you moved the cover off the sofa?
There you are.
Come here. Huh? Come here. Oh boy. Oh, who's a good boy?
Oh, look at that doofer.
He's a little doofy floofer. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Paul. Good boy. Got a big bunch of fluff there. It's molting season. You can just literally grab handfuls of hair. I have to pick that up somewhere. I've got a bin nearby. Oh no. He's a good boy. Right. As soon as the mouse is glued to the pad. Yes, the mouse will be glued to the pad soon enough, I'm sure. Poor guy, yeah. Dogs don't like molting. It makes them feel sad. So you have to keep them happy, don't I? Hello, you. Ah. Little floofer. Little floofer.
Look at that face.
He's a happy boy. He's a happy boy.
He's waiting for your lasagna, that's why.
He doesn't know the lasagna's there yet. He hasn't seen it. Right.
He has the smell.
He does. He does. You had a Malamute. Oh my god, the amount of hair. Yeah. Well, yeah. I fill when it's molting season. I feel like a bin bag every sort of other day. It's ridiculous. Right. Liquid talent time. Here we go. So I'm just going to make him nice and muddy. Let's make him very full of mud. Oh yes, how is Mrs. Badger?
She's doing okay.
Oh yes.
Been very, very tired recently.
Oh. Similar reasons to yourself.
Slightly different.
Well.
Drowsy medication reasons.
Well, pass on best wishes. I hope she feels better soon.
Yeah.
If you're watching, I hope you feel better soon. I know occasionally she just likes to pop in to give the lakey lake.
Appears in the background.
Yes. Oh, you're off to watch a movie. No worries, Beardbow. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Enjoy your movie, whatever you're watching. And we'll see you next time, dude. Alright, just gotta get the liquid talent on here. A little bit of Red Alert soundtrack. Love me a bit of Command and Conquer.
Speaking of soundtracks, I don't quite catch the ones at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
The heck was that country one?
There was a country one?
There was one that was like, you know, redneck banjo-y kind of stuff.
Oh shit, yeah. I remember hearing it.
I know, because I was watching you bopping your head to it.
It could have been. I mean, it could have been anything, to be honest.
Like a souped-up Chocobo Ranch.
Oh yeah, that actually could just be the Black Mages. If it was the Chocobo theme tune.
I don't know what it was, but it had, you know, banjo music.
Oh man.
And I was like, wait, what? Usually he's got like, you know, just the metal.
Yeah. I've got a little bit of a mix now. A bit of chip tech stuff in as well, like, you know, the really old PlayStation games and that sort of thing. But yeah, I do tend to keep it like, you know, that's what's playing now.
Keep it real.
Keep it nice and metally if I can. I've done the same mistake I did with the first model, and I'll probably make the same mistake again at some point. Paint in liquid talent where liquid talent is not needed. Huh,
it's needed everywhere.
Make it filthy!
Absolutely filthy. Where'd I put that red?
No idea.
I got it. I got it. I got the red.
Oh, bollocks, I missed a bit. Winker! Yeah, totally missed a bit there on the legs. Oh well. I'll go over it in a bit. It's an awkward bit, but what can you do? Who, for you, would make a soundtrack to a movie based on what 40k armies?
Like, are we talking about one person for each army, or?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, you know, who would thematically work if you were to assign an artist or band to come up with a soundtrack to, like, a film themed around a certain army? I have one off the bat that I'm thinking of. I think Ailstorm could do a fantastic orc soundtrack. I think
that might be good if it was freebooters. Because Day is the orky pirate of the universe.
The orky pirates! Right, there you go. Muddy boy. I will bring that close to the camera for you in a second. I just need to wipe this paintbrush before this... doesn't really go hard, but it just stains the brush. You don't want that. You don't want that. There we go. Close that before I knock it over, and that is a proper disaster if you do that. Right, I'm going to go blur for a second while I bring this to the camera.
You say?
There we go.
Nice.
Proper muddy boy. He's moist. Got to wait for this ink to dry now. And then I've just got to tidy up the bits that, like this bit here on the shin, that shouldn't really be there. But then I'll just paint over it in yellow to make it shiny again. There you go. That's the body done. Now while it's drying, I can paint a head. That'll be lovely. Always forget, like, at least one bit, you know?
Well, that's just the part of the course for all of us, both of us.
Yeah, true.
Everybody who has ever been on this.
Yeah, it is a paint club staple.
It's like, oh shit, I missed a bit.
Oh fuck, I forgot to paint that.
Or my most favourite of general disgruntlement of, for fuck's sake.
Absolutely. Okay. Just gonna spread this paint. I've got it like a way too thick on one part, but I'm just gonna spread it around the helmet. So I'm just gonna paint the whole damn thing yellow, just to make sure I've not missed any. And then yeah. In fact, I think that was way too much paint for this, so I've still got the blob. I might as well use it on another helmet while I'm here, because I've got one more dude to build to make with the sprues here. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Okay, helmet's being painted. How are you getting on with your models?
Pretty good, actually. I'm getting on quite well.
Lovely.
Again, it's a possibility that I may, in fact, complete 5 dudes.
Damn, that'll be the whole squad then in 2 streams.
Well, you see, it would be a normal squad, right? But you know the 5 that I painted beforehand?
Yeah.
Well, the 5 that I'm painting now is an identical sprue.
Oh.
And if you will quite happily look at at the camera, I have 3 extra additional sprues,
Damn.
which are all identical.
So yeah,
I have Jimmy 2, Jimmy the 3rd,
Jimbo,
Jim Bob the 4th, and Gareth.
Jimothy Cricket,
Jimothy the Destroyer.
Oh,
We know Jimothy.
oh yes. Right. So that's the little bit of the head done.
I just got to clip all the bits off, give it a wash,
Give it on.
tidy it all up, and it'll be the tidying that will complete them.
Mm.
And then I'll notice a point that I haven't painted properly, and I'll be like, ah!
Now, who would do a good Space Marine soundtrack?
Jungo Malmsteen.
These days? I mean,
Vengeance.
I think a good power metal artist would do well. I think Devin Townsend could do it quite well. He does a lot of like over dramatic wall of sound engineering epicness.
Hello, friend.
Oh, you have friend.
Yeah, she's right next to us, so
Oh.
I'm having to make sure she doesn't pull out any cables. Hello, dog friend.
Doge friend. Badger doesn't have Doge cam.
I do not have Doge Cam. I do not have a movable camera for Doge Cam.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a good man.
But yes, he may not have Doge cam, but he is a fantastic streamer, by the way, everyone. And if anyone is not streaming, not following him, go and check his channel out. He does lots of artwork, and currently you're doing a 40k game. You're doing
I'm doing Inquisitor Martyr, yes.
Nice. Which is like Diablo, but 40k.
Yeah, 40k Diablo.
Pretty much.
And it's really, really annoying because me and the missus wanted to play like a cooperative.
Banging.
But, I know, she's wagging her tail and it's bouncing off the door.
Oh, I see.
It's the love drum.
Yeah.
I love you, Badger. I love you. Donk, 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 donk. Pay attention. Donk, 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 donk. But yes, she wants to play the Tech Priest character.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, I looked up because we were trying to figure out how to play multiplayer, and you can't play with the Tech Priest character unless you have
the DLC.
Same DLC, and I don't have that DLC.
Oh.
which means I couldn't play her, because when you use the character and you do the tutorial, it's a completely different tutorial to the standard.
Right, I see.
So I had to go back and do other things.
Nice attention to detail, like, but yeah, annoying if you're trying to just play with the person. It does split the community somewhat. That might be worth a purchase, because apparently the Tech Priest is a very fun character to play as anyway.
He's the summoner class, essentially.
Yeah. The Necromancer.
Well, in a way, yes, because it's all servitors.
Yes. The Necromancer.
And not to be confused with the mech romancer.
Bit of Barry White comes on. Henry Hoover closes his eyes and hopes for the best.
Keeps them open in existential horror. For he has no eyelids.
Just a really creepy fade to the Barry White.
Anyway, we all know the Mechanicus just go mad over toasters.
Yes. They'd think that Henry Hoover had an AI and would burn him. He has eyes! Therefore he's AI! Heresy!
Abominable intelligence, yo.
Indeed. I love the way that they say that they don't like necromancy, although like every one of their computers like is intelligent enough to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, but the machine spirit is actually slightly different than an AI, because it's essentially an animal that has been transferred into a computer rather than a pure built logical theoretical AI.
Okay.
It's why a lot of the machine spirits for certain war machines, for instance, Titans, have a very aggressive, animalistic way of acting when they interface with their princeps and their pilots. Warhound Titans themselves and things like the Knights and the Armigers all have a very, very aggressive, sort of wolf-like temperament.
Yes.
So until you show it, that it can respect you, it's gonna kick and it's gonna buck and it's gonna growl at you, essentially.
Yeah. It's not gonna obey orders, really.
No. There is actually something in one of the books, Brutal Cunning, where there is a Titan Legio, where the Warhound Titans will not move because the Emperor class Titan that leads the pack is damaged. They won't move until the pack leader's back up and running.
Oh, damn.
And they refuse to activate. So they are touchy creatures, which is why you've got to pay respects to your local
machine spirit.
But they will kick your ass, because there'll be many cases where, especially with Imperial Knights, where if it doesn't trust you enough, it just overwrites your brain and takes you over instead, and it does its duty for a while until it burns out the body, and then it stops working again because obviously it needs the conduit to control the beast.
Quite literal emotional damage.
Emotional damage. But yeah, it will just burn out the pilot.
Oh, damn. The pilot is essentially just a battery.
Well, the pilot is like just an interface, like a plug socket, which allows the machine spirit to access the rest of the machine itself, like the generators and things like that, and the weapon systems. And so, if you annoy the machine spirit, it will just say no. GTFO, son.
Get out of me. Rob Dog says nice. Thank you for that. I hope you are enjoying yourself. We try to keep the chatter nice and chill. Now,
so you will get a Badger Law.
Yes, bit of Badger Law. Yeah, Badger is our law monkey, our resident law monkey. Now, Eldar.
Yes.
I think maybe someone like a prog metal band like Opeth, or even like someone a bit more chilled, Blind Guardian sort of thing.
Blind Guardian probably, because it's got that sort of very deep melodic Lord of the Rings thing going on with it.
That's where I was thinking. Right, I just need to add a little bit of Agrek Surfshade now to the helmet.
That was totally BTS.
Is what?
K-pop.
Oh no.
You know it to be true, sir.
I do not. I disagree with that. I would say the Tau are...
Tronica.
I would say they're industrial metal.
If we're talking purely like metal.
Well, yeah.
Rather than just any music.
Well, I'd say maybe... Oh, wow, okay. I don't want to give this man any work because he's a dickhead, but Trent Reznor. Like a proper industrial. Although, actually, no, that would probably be in Imperial Guard.
Imperial Guard had that big boom, 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 kind of thing.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that's it's got to be a bit slower and it's more sedate than the Space Marines because they are just humans after all, aren't they? And their wars tend to be a lot slower because they basically just dig in and use tanks a whole lot.
Rather than the blitzkrieg sort of strikes that a Space Marine chapter will perform, Imperial Guard are in it for the long haul.
Yeah, and I feel like...
making love?
Yeah, that too. Unfortunately for you, I feel like making love to you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's Slanesh.
Oh yeah.
Slanesh is certainly Barry White.
Yeah, I think the Trent Reznor's music, like 9 Inch Nails stuff, would be really useful for the Imperial Guard because it'd go with the like grim darkness, like there's the hopeless, just nothingness of it all. War is pointless for Imperial Guards. You're 10 a penny, you die. There is no hope of surviving.
It's not pointless. You do your duty for the Imperium of mankind, and you enjoy it.
Yes.
That is your life.
Bear's come over to say hello.
Speaking of the Imperial Guard, and it is the Imperial Guard, ladies and gentlemen. I just remember somebody having like a massive conversation about, who would do better, Imperial Stormtroopers or the Imperial Guard, and systematically everybody was like, Imperial Guard. Because judging simply by the movies, the Imperial Stormtrooper cannot hit shit.
Absolutely.
And the Imperial Guard are the elite of a planet.
Also, Stormtroopers are limited in their numbers. Imperial Guard have
vast,
unlimited numbers.
Unlimited galactic quantities, billions upon billions.
Yes.
At the beck and call of the many, many generals of the Imperium of mankind.
Sorry, Bear's just being very affectionate today. He's like, I want fussers, fuss me. Oh, I want fussers.
All the fuss.
Yes. Right, I feel like the body might be dry now. It's still glistening a tiny bit. I think it still might still be a bit wet.
A touch moist, is it, sir?
A little bit. But I reckon I can get away with some of this. Let's start with the yellow. It's a good place to start. Right, use this brush here. Yes.
Got a method to my madness with these cultists.
Do you know?
Which means I'm churning them out real nice.
I think that Slayer would definitely be Khorne. Rather than...
Is that too obvious?
It is, but it's right. It's correct. Slayer would do such a good Khorne. I mean, I wish that they were still going, and then they could make a song called "Blood for the Blood God." I mean, it's either them or Masuga.
You would think that they would need something a bit more mindless and like fast-paced, rather than
instead of Slayer. Well, maybe Masuga's the better one then, because that is just droning on, you know, really fucking heavy guitar. I don't know how to take Masuga sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Two sugars in a milk.
But no, I
throwing you off now, haven't I?
Yeah. But the first time I heard Masuga, I thought they were absolute shite. A few years later, I had another go, and I really got into them. And like, I feel like it depends entirely what mood I'm in. But like, I either think they're absolutely fucking a waste of time, or they're awesome. And there is no in between. You know what I mean? I can't understand why some days I'm really into them and some days I'm completely against them.
Because some days you might just need to kick someone in the face.
Other
days you'll be like,
that is true.
Not today.
There's like there's some really heavy bands that I don't have that same like love-hate for. Like I can always listen to like the likes of Megadeth and Slayer.
Hello, it's me again.
Exactly.
This way of life.
I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that I haven't listened to much of them, and so I haven't gotten used to them yet. It's also a very extreme sound that doesn't really differ, if you know what I mean.
Jill, yeah, it's when you listen to an album, it all sounds the same.
It is what it is, and it will never deviate from what it is. And you know what it is great when you're in the mood for it, but when you're not, it's just grating.
The kind of thing that you need to play when somebody is on the phone and they're like, "Excuse me while I put you on hold."
Just fucking. I love the sound that they get from their guitars, and that's basically all it is.
Have they mastered drop F?
Just fucking. Just the chuggiest of chuggy riffs. I think they dominate the world of chug.
Unfortunately, my mind is now starting to try and formulate a phone waiting song, like a death metal phone song. Is a Satan is waiting to take your call.
That is a good start.
And then it just gets heavier until it turns into fucking doom metal.
I mean, there is the obvious answer.
Dirge.
No. Hello?
Zimmer's Hole.
Hell comes to breakfast! Which is a song by a band called Zimmer's Hole. If anyone has not heard Zimmer's Hole, they are fucking hilarious and I love them. I think they only did 2 albums. If they have more albums, I'm going to find them tonight and I'm going to get them and I'll listen to them.
Hell comes to breakfast.
I think of Zimmer's Hole as like the Tenacious D of like metal. Yeah. Like, I know Tenacious D say that they're metal, but they're not. They're like, you know, hard rock-ish. But, yeah. It's fucking good. They are a comedy band, and they love it. Fucking Zimmer's Hole. Right, I'm just trying to keep this nice and neat. If I can do this the first time, this model will be complete by the end of the stream. If I don't, I'm probably going to need a little bit of time next week.
Never.
Just to finish him off. War Stricken's over in Greece this week.
Is this why nobody's put sunglasses or 400 reps?
No, I was just thinking, like, if Stricken was here, I would definitely be. Someone would definitely be making me do some reps and get some shades on with this awkward shit. I'm gonna leave that a little bit. Try and get the. There we go. Oops. Try and get this backpack sorted before I move on. Lovely.
Do you have an intermediate skin tone? It's not just pale ass or, ruddy brown.
Yeah. They've gotten a lot better, the skin tones in Citadel colours.
Because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
And was looking at some of the prefab paint sets that they've got.
Oh yeah. And
some of them have they're looking on the Games Workshop site.
Yeah.
They were about 60, 70 quid.
That's a lot of money.
But I think there was 30 paints in the bloody thing.
I don't know if that's a good deal or not.
But all the new paints and stuff are out.
Oh yeah, there is actually something about a recent thing where they're updating the paints.
Oh no, not again.
New shades, new contrasts.
New shades and contrasts. No, it's not like redos of old colours, it's new stuff.
Oh, okay. Hopefully that they're not going to force us to use in certain armies.
No, every army can be painted whichever way you want. So if you don't want to use it, don't.
You'd know that someone's going to say, it's not right now. Like when they changed the Ultramarines from using yellow to gold. And then
you can still use the yellow because the Ultramarines are weird, and every single company, not chapter, every single company has a different coloured shoulder outer. Some of them have green, some of them have red, some of them have actually just blue. Okay. Some of them have white.
That's interesting.
I'd need to find the actual colour chart, but I believe third company of Ultramarines is green. Because that's where the character Uriel Ventress comes from, and he's got a green a green edged shoulder guard.
Huh.
So you do still have the yellow. I think they're the fourth company.
Oh, fair enough.
But for the most part, the gold is first or second company.
I always thought of white highlights as being like a veteran unit sort of thing.
Well, that might still be the. Give a second. I'm gonna have to bring this up.
we forced the law monkey to go and look at law.
There we go. No, don't want that. Not upgrades.
Okay.
Just a second. Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a god-awful bloody picture. Let's get a fresh picture.
You've got a chart that you can barely see.
Okay. Well, now I can see it, actually, because the picture that it links to is the proper one. The 10th company are the same colour as the armour. The 9th company is a pale blue. The 8th company is like a silver. 7th company is purple trim.
Ooh.
6th company is yellow. 5th company is black. 4th company is blue. 3rd company is red. 2nd company is gold. And 1st company is white trim.
Yeah,
so the veterans are white trimmed.
Yes.
Whereas everything else has its own thing. So that is the company identifiers for the Ultramarines chapter. They aren't just blue and gold. They're blue in every colour under the sun, depending on where you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when they changed the colour initially to gold, there wasn't that.
Yeah.
And so I took me Space Marines in to like a shop to like show them off, and I think I went to have a battle, and they were like, "Oh, that's the wrong colour." I was like, "Fuck you."
And then you'd be like, then what is your colour, yo?
Mm-hmm. I was like, I've been collecting these since this was the colour. You should repaint it. No, fuck off. I'd rather kill you with my bare hands. I was like,
about to repaint you?
Yeah, it annoyed me.
Because you're a bigger dude, you might, you'll have the weight advantage over a nerdy short guy.
I don't know. I think he was pretty big. Weight-wise.
The only 40k bodybuilder.
Oh no, he wasn't a bodybuilder. Fucking well, he built his body, but not in the way.
He built his body from McDonald's.
Yes. He had a fucking fast pie arm, is what he had.
The only army he had. A pie army. Okay, so I've missed some very, very fine colours which I need to get sorted.
That's a brilliant joke from Al Murray, by the way. I've just stolen, basically. So, oh, I've got a slow metabolism. Yeah, and a fucking fast pie arm. Alright, here we go.
Here we go, yeah.
Indeed. Just trying to get this, the yellow a bit cleaner. I don't want them to look like they've just, like, waded through shit to get, I don't want them to look like they've just crawled through a fucking sewer. But I do want the low lights.
Yeah, you do want the actual shaded areas.
Yeah. It's a tricky line that you've got to walk, because if you over highlight now, you're gonna have to go back and do it again. Oh fucking hell! This game, I fucking love it. Chaos Legion. Like I'm actually starting to forget games that I've that I've completed. In my on the channel. Like someone was actually asked. I think it was it yesterday or on Saturday? I can't remember. I think it was. It was Sunday. It was Sunday because it was after Wabble raid. If you're still there, Webber, thank you so much for that. I've got a few new followers out of that. And one of the new followers was just like asking me, because he spotted all of my VODs and stuff, my videos, and he was asking which games I'd completed, and was like genuinely struggling to remember some of them.
Like, I mean, most of them you've got like monkey, can't remember. Ape Escape, that's it.
Yeah, I had the monkey phase because I did Ape Escape, and I think there was another monkey game. Oh yes, Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball and failed because you were like, ah.
I didn't fail. The game's just bad. It's a bad game for sad times. Super Monkey Ball Adventure is a bad version of Super Monkey Ball.
I was about to say Super Monkey Ball Adventure is...
Oh yeah. The other Super Monkey Ball game's great. I only bought Super Monkey Ball Adventure because I fucking love Super Monkey Ball.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I put it in to play it during the stream, and yeah, I got 2 streams in and fucking hated it.
Not today, Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, it's like some of the puzzles that you have to do, by the way, are impossible. Like, I physically could not. I don't have the reflexes to be able to do some of those things. I don't even think that some of them were actually possible, even if you had the perfect reflexes.
A case where you may have needed like an upgrade that you missed in a previous thing.
Oh, I don't fucking know. But like some of the physics it was trying to get you to pull off to get to certain points within time limits, and I can't do time limits.
The time limits are all.
Timed platforming is just my nightmare, honestly. Especially when the game is so fucking cack-handed to control. And, even the best of some Super Monkey Balls are, by design, awkward as fuck to control.
Super twitchy ball.
Yeah, exactly. And, that's normally, that's normally great. It's fucking... That's the challenge. But it's designed for, like, short, like, little levels. Little challenge levels. That you can, try over and over again. Like, in quick succession, rather than having to load a save and then fucking travel all the way back to the fucking point that you need to get to. I did not enjoy that game. That is the only game I've officially rage quit, and I'm not going back to. All the other Let's Plays that I've got currently ongoing, I am planning on going back to at some point. Including Warhammer, not Dawn of War, Dark Omen.
Oh, Dark Omen,
yeah. I am planning on going back to that one. I just haven't. I need to get the mouse for the PlayStation 1, and then once I've got that, I'll be ready.
Then you'll be ready.
Yeah. Because I think you need a bit, like, in the later levels, which I got to, I think you need, like, twitchier controls than the PlayStation controller can give you. Especially since it doesn't use the analog sticks either. It uses the D-pad.
Yeah, that's always a way with all of the older ones, especially things like the Command and Conquers.
Yeah. Yeah, like... If there was a PC port that actually worked and you didn't need like DOSBox or some shit for it, I would be probably continuing it on there.
Get it on Good Old Games.
I don't think it's on there.
I mean, they recently had a thing where they decided that they wanted to put up a tasty Chaos Gate.
They did, and I did pick it up for free.
So did I.
Yeah, a certain other Geordie individual did not pick it up for free and was very vocal about that. Yeah,
he already bought it. That's why
he was very upset.
And he was like, "You bastards," because it had been on sale, and he picked it up when it was on sale, and it was like, "Oh, so he got it for less money, but it's the case that he didn't get it for free."
Yeah, he lost out on a couple of quid there. Right, I need a little bit more yellow, I think, and then I might be able to do the helmet as well while I'm here. And then we can stick that bad boy on.
And then who knows? You may have completed a dude.
Not quite yet. I've still got a couple of bits of highlighting to do. Tidying up sort of situation. I'm not far away. Not far away at all. Still looks really fucking muddy. Don't like that. Nice, that looks good. Okay, happy with that. Now the neck brace. I said that like the Primaris Marines are disabled in some way. They ain't. Well, they do have neck braces. Neck guards, I think you should probably call them, but I find it funnier to say neck brace.
A gorget.
A what?
A gorget.
A gorget.
A gorget is the name of the neck armour of most suits of knightly armour. It's the... if I bring up my face properly, it is the piece of armour that fits around this section.
Yeah.
It fits there, and it usually has a raised section that covers the bottom of the chin and the neck. That's what a gorget is.
Is it definitely gorget and not gorget?
It might be gorget. It's, you know, who knows? It could be proper French.
Well, I suppose it depends where you come from.
Exactly.
The Angles probably called it a gorget.
A goujon. Protect yourself with chicken.
A neck wall. Okay. I need another blob. God damn it.
Hey, look at this bloke with his armoured scarf.
Where's he think he's going? The cinema? Hang on, what's the cinema?
He must be a witch. Burn him.
Burning steel for his neck. Are you quite alright, Bear? Can I help you with anything?
Yes, I would like the Trito. And some fats.
There's some fossils. There's some fossils there. He does. Let's go tidy this up here. Tidy it up whilst keeping it tidy itself, this yellow. But that wasn't ideal. Okay. Oh man, it's the red on this pauldron is definitely a bit like a 12-year-old putting makeup on for the first time. It's fucking all over the fucking place.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Looks like a clown fell into his makeup box.
Looks a bit better. That looks a bit better.
Including the sound of the.
That's a nice red. Okay. That's enough for now. I'll probably try and tidy... no, I've got a little bit there that needs doing. But yeah, after this bit, I'll probably just try and tidy it up once I've done another guy. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need to tidy up that red there then. I'll need to highlight reds anyway, so I just need to remember that that's there. Okay, let's get a yellow on here.
That's what I need to do.
Get the fuck off there, dog hair. Okay, just need to shiny up the yellow bits on the helmet that don't need shadows. Make it look spiffy and bright and glorious. That's pretty good. That will very much do for me. Lovely. Happy with that. And now we stick the head on, and then we get to the first look at the model being almost complete. Just got a couple of colours just to highlight before it's done. Basically red, black, gold, and need to put the eyeballs in blue as well. I'll splodge off glare. Glare. There we go. Oof.
A quick trip to the lavatory for another time. I will be back shortly.
Okay. Okay, so I'll bring the main screen up. Hi. And I'll show you, so far, this dude. Here he is. He's got his head on now. And he's... I've tidied up the yellows, so you've got nice flat colours with not so much of the muddy marks on it. And now I just need to tidy up some of the other colours. That red needs to just have a couple of highlights on there. Needs to take the muddy bit off there. And yeah, just tidy up the blacks and the metal colours. Yeah, he's nearly done, this guy. He's nearly done. Lovely stuff. Ooh, right, what to do first, I guess. Red. Let's do the red, it's going to be the biggest job. Let's have a little... I don't think I'm going to need too much of it. Let's just move the camera down a bit so you can see me doing the work over here.
I'm back. Do, 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 do.
He's back.
Sorry, my bladder's been a bit random today.
It's alright, it's alright. This is why it's good that there's two of us here. We can cover when the other person needs to go. Hey, Eric! How is you? Long time no see, my dude. I hope you've had a very nice week off. Welcome in. You've been missed. You've been missed.
Well, Mr. Dave.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Oh, damn! Let's get Paddy's camera up.
Another 5 dudes.
Another 5 dudes done. Damn! If you'll bear with me, I'm not very far away from completing this one.
That's okay. Just put these guys down. And that is technically 10 cultists done.
Nice. In the space of 2 streams.
Yes.
Lovely work.
That's what happens when you drop down some simple
colour schemes.
Simple schemes.
Yeah.
And just so people think that I haven't just repeated the same thing.
I'm sure there'll be a picture in Discord so you can show the whole lot. And the varieties.
Here we go, there's some of them.
Nice. Detail work on them, man. Phenomenal. Are the kits particularly good with them, by the way? Are they like?
What?
Are they particularly detailed? Is it the case of
Well-
like a lot of the work is done for you by the model? Because some of the Space Marine models are like that.
These ones are just like pushed together kits.
Oh right, okay. Well,
A lot of these models are pushed. They still have a lot of detail to them, and they're really, really pretty decent for the kits that they are.
what? Oh, for fuck's sake, dude! Oh man, sounds like you've had a fucking week, man.
What have you
What
been?
what got nicked?
His dignity, apparently.
Jeez, man. But I hope the week was what you needed. Anyway, I know you felt that you needed a little time away from the old internet. I'm really sorry you got robbed, man. Shit.
Yeah, damn son.
I can't remember the last time I've heard of anyone being robbed.
Can't remember the last time I got robbed.
Yeah, I mean, touch wood. I don't think anyone's ever burgled me. I think me nan and granddad got burgled once because they left a big window open. But these days, it's not worth it for people because there's like CCTV cameras every fucking where. 300 to 400 pounds worth of various dollars worth of various stuff
From the car.
Oh, from the car.
So
right.
they've nicked your stereo.
I mean,
short change was in there.
Honestly, I honestly thought it was going to be your house that got burgled. I was going to say that'd be fucking big. At least you got your computer still. That's the important thing for me. But no, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
You got your gear. You can carry on doing your life.
Yeah. The sense of safety for the rest of the time. That's the big one.
Oh yes. Things can be replaced, but certain things you'll never get back.
Yeah.
Not for a long time.
Well, we're very, very sorry to hear that, dude. That sucks. We had someone trying to break into my house, but it's quite fairly secure. And I did catch them doing it, and I called the police on them. So the police were down here in like 5 minutes looking for them. But yeah, for a couple of months after that, I was bricking it in the house. So I had like internal locks put on all of the fucking doors, you know.
And then you've got like some hairy friends now.
Yeah, I've got the hairy friends now. I've got no worries about being broken into in the house these days. Just because I know that Luke is the loudest motherfucker in the planet. When
He's like, oh, new person, who you? Ah!
No, it's like frat, and just will shout at them until they leave. Like even when I come back in from D&D, like he wakes everyone up in the house. Until he comes to the stairs and realizes me and goes, "Oh, what the fuck am I waking up for?
What the hell are you here?
God damn it, Dave! You get me every week."
Why the hell are you here?
Yeah,
It's all good. I got 10 dudes.
They took the spare change? What the fucking hell?
Yeah.
It was in the resort, which is gated community. No cameras anywhere there. Well, I think the call came from inside the house then.
Member of staff right there, cleaning crew. Cleaning you out, yo.
Either that or just another person in the community. Just, you know, helping himself. Happens. Unfortunate that. Unfortunate. Right, I've got just literally 2 more colours to do, and then I'm done. I've got the gold, and I've got the blue for the eyes, and they're the smallest jobs, so
yep.
Just bear with us. I'll be right with you. Oh, this paint still needs more oomph. But yeah, Eric, we've started a new Rogue Tech run. If you didn't spot, all of the VODs are up on Twitch. Well, actually, they're going up now, but the actual past broadcasts are there. But I've cut them up into segments for episodes and stuff. If you fancy checking them out, getting back up to speed, they're going up on YouTube starting Thursday. So like one a day. I don't know if anyone's. I mean, to be fair, I do get a few people who do watch the things on YouTube. I don't think the people who watch them are the same people who come to the streams. But yeah, they're quite good. I'm enjoying the Rogue Tech at the moment.
Even though it's kicking your ass.
It kicked my ass at the start, but honestly, I'm okay with it now.
Zoom forward to next episode. 3 shots in a row. Headshot, headshot, headshot.
Yeah.
Dave's team's wiped out. All the mechs are lost.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Set on fire.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past it. But I'm actually having fun with it now. Now they've gotten past the wall, which is the start, you know. Webb was getting some salt. Yeah, he was getting salty at Rogue Tech before. He actually rage quit it and decided to go to BTA today, which was unfortunate for him because it did take a while to get it sorted. But yeah, he's got it sorted now. So tomorrow's stream for Webber will be better. Right, Macragge Blue or Macridge Blue as I call it. Okay, here we go. Actually, I might swap brushes to go to the smallest brush I've got. Which is which one? Which one's that?
Detail brush?
I think it's that one, but it's the point's a bit gone on it. I think it might actually. Yeah, this'll do. Still dabbing in. Yes, we are. We are still going on with that with the Evil Gandhi run. The Evil Gandhi run is still going strong.
What do you mean Evil Gandhi run?
The Gandhi
run.
It's
a normal Gandhi run.
Yes.
Nuclear Gandhi, which is also a normal Gandhi run.
Yes, we've just got like the second version of tanks, the modern armors. So we are not far away from nukes. We are not far from nukes. So as soon as we get them, I'm just going to start letting them fly. That is how we do. If we have any trouble with a city, I'm just going to withdraw my troops suspiciously and then just nuke it.
Just going to whip out the heavy firepower instantly.
Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot.
That's it. He's ready. Eric's ready for the co-op game. I mean, maybe the co-op. I've never really tried doing co-op on it. You know, I don't know how it'd work.
What co-op on Civ?
Yeah, I know. You all take your turn at the same time, but I still don't understand how that would work. Especially if you're against the other player. You know what I mean?
It just calculates everything.
Because like if you're trying to attack another player's units and the other player's moved those units before on their turn, how does that fucking work? How does that play out?
I think what it does is it calculates like who ticks the box first to go. I'm not sure whether or not you can play really go against people. Because since Civ is so fluid and you can bounce back and forward for different things.
Yeah. I mean, if you're currently at war with someone and you go to attack a unit and it's already gone, I was like, oh, well, what was that all about? Apparently, it goes smooth. I mean, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I'm ready to be convinced. Alright, I believe I have finished a dude.
Nice.
so I'm going to bring up Badger Cam so that Badger can show you his wares whilst I set mine up.
Give me a moment while I equally set mine up. Upon my hand.
There is Badger's cultists.
If it'll zoom in, please do. Damn it!
God dag nabbit.
I hate this. So there is light here shining onto my hand, but this looks like darker than the night.
It does, yes. Still gonna say big fan of Badger's aesthetic. Oh, there you go. Kind of zoom. There we are. Lovely fucking work, man. Lovely amount of detail on those models, I'll tell you.
Plenty of dudes.
You got five of them done in the space it took me to do half a dude, because mine was mostly painted. However, I'm here. Bear has joined me for this bit. Hi, Bear.
Oh.
A woo. A woo. A woo. He's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. Right, I have got one dude painted. Let me just zoom out a bit. There we go. Here he is. My next bloke. He's got a.
But he is spiffingly painted, yo.
Yeah, it's still a little bit muddy in places. I can probably tidy it up a little bit more next time. And there we go. And then he can join his comrades. The three I already painted last week and the week before.
So you've got one more
yeah.
to do before you technically have a squad.
Yeah.
But then you've got another 5 to go after that.
Yeah, you could. A minimum squad is 5, but there you go. Commander and 3 spods, and they're looking pretty tasty.
They are looking really spiffy, actually.
I'm quite enjoying the. I like the Imperial Fists. It's a good army. It's a good army. Right. So
the big question is, have you actually found all of the parts to your Vindicator?
That is the only way I'm going to find out is by trying to stick it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to do that off cam.
Hey, Angry Panda, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm afraid you've joined us just at the end here, because. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy some Warhammer dudes. Hey.
Hey, that thing bloody zoomed in on its own real nice.
It did. My camera sometimes surprises me. Anywho, thank you so much to everyone who's joined us. Thank you for all of the lurky lurks. And the fist looks cool. Yeah, it do. Mr. Badger, you are somewhat of an artist and gamer. How can people check out your stuff?
Well, you can join me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 PM British Standard Time via Power Badger for Arty Farty streams, and I'm currently playing through Inquisitor Martyr on Wednesdays, so you can join me for that. Otherwise, you can join me here on Monday evenings with Bulamatari.
Yes, and you can join me with doggos here. This is one of my doggos. He is Bear. I will be streaming tomorrow night. I'm pretty much going to be streaming most nights this week. I'm also going to be doing Friday, because apparently D&D has been moved to Saturday, which means that Saturday is going to have a day stream and no night stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it's going to work. Anyway. Yes, hello. So, tomorrow I'm going to be playing, I think I'm going to be playing Killzone. I keep promising to play that, and then when I get to it, it's like, ugh, I need to set up the PlayStation 2. But I am actually going to try and finish that game this week. There will be some Civilization 6. We've got Evil Gandhi run to do. There will be some Rogue Tech, because I'm addicted to that again. So that's fun. And yeah, join us next Monday for more Paint Club. We'll see you next time, all. Cheers.
Toodles.